Hi Beauty Bestie! So today I'm going to give you my best and honest opinion about the Chicco Next2Me Forever crib that Lilo have used for 21 months because she's 21 months since yesterday. So I'm going to give you my personal insights and opinion. Is it a good buy or not? Is it something that I would recommend for you to use? Let's find out. So the Chicco Next2Me Forever is a crib designed to be used as a kododo. So it means you can put it by the bedside and as an extension. So here, you can actually put this down. Yan. And then, ididikit mo siya sa kama. So, before, nakadikit siya sa bedside namin. But now, Lilo has her own room. So, hindi na siya nakadikit. But there is a way to actually attach it to the bed. Meron siyang mahabang tali dyan and lock sa ilalim. And then, you can put it on your bed. So, parang extension siya ng bed mo. Now, personally, one of the reasons why I decided to buy this product is number one is yung capability mo to be right beside your baby. And you know how delicate my pregnancy was, and so medyo sobrang attached ako kay baby, diba? So I really like the idea na nandito lang ako sa gilid niya, and then open tong crib niya, and I can easily access baby right over here. Now, with that, I thought it was really great until I had one incident wherein yung duvet namin, medyo tumawid siya dito, no? So, I woke up at around dawn, and then nakita ko na yung duvet nga, nakatawid siya dito. And for me, that was, a bit not so safe. So, after that, what I did is medyo inangat ko siya ng konti, no? And just to make sure na there is no possibility that my duvet would cross over. And then, I was sleeping right at the very edge of the duvet para hindi siya aabot dito sa kabila, mag-cross over. So, that is one thing that I have experienced. And when Lilo was about 4 months, this is quite funny because, so, mababa lang siyang ganyan, diba? But at 4 months, umiikot na siya. As in, umiikot na siya sa bed. So, there was one time that I woke up and her head is actually here. Naka-perpendicular na siya dito sa bed. And there was a slight possibility na masipa ko siya ng tuhod ko while I was sleeping. Well, it didn't happen, but in my mind, it is a possibility kasi side sleeper ako eh. And since nandito siya sa left ko, there is a real possibility na masipa ko siya. Though, and this is very, tinan mo, lambot lang niya. So, that is one possible danger of that, although it didn't happen. But, of course, when you're a mom, you're thinking of all the possibilities, diba? So, that's one of my experience. And one thing that really annoyed me about this is, ayan, yung noise. The noise when you're putting it up and down, for me, it's really a big hassle because Lilo is a good sleeper, but she has really sharp ears. Like, she wakes up as soon as there is a slight noise. Alam mo yon, yung bawal dumighay kapag tulog na siya. Well, so, when that happens, can you imagine? She's all sleeping, diba? It took a lot of time and effort to make the baby sleep. And then you put her down inside the crib. And then, of course, you want to secure the baby. And then when you are putting it up, you hear that clack. Oh my gosh, there's so many times that she woke up because of those clacking sound. So I hope Chicco can do something about it and make that sound disappear. I don't know how, but I'm sure you have the technology to make sure that those sounds would disappear. Because, diba, see that sound? If you're inside the crib and it's also quiet in the room and you hear that sound and that clack, you would really wake up. I'm bothered as a mom. What more is a baby? So those are just the 3 things that I have experienced that affected me, my motherhood, and my experience so much. Otherwise, the things that I really love about this is once naman nakalock na siya, it's very secured. But you really have to make sure that each side is locked. So every time I close it, I have to verify that it is locked or test. Otherwise, it's very sturdy, matibay siya, and I love the fact that the mattress is solid and hard kasi as per the American Pediatric Association, for babies less than 1 year old, dapat yung mattress nila, hindi yung super lambot. Kasi merong effect yun sa SIDS. So, this one's very sturdy. Very sturdy siya. So, hindi siya malambot. And one thing that I really love about it is kapag may sipon si baby, di ba kailangan naka-incline siya? So, here, you can actually, yan, pwede mo siyang, you can incline, and there. So, another reason why I decided to buy this Chicco Next2Me Forever is yung sales message nila that you can use it from 0 to 4 years old. You can actually remove yung paa niya and then turn it into a toddler bed na pwede mong ilagay sa sahig. So, I thought, okay, so kung bibili ako ng bassinet, tapos 6 months ko lang siya gagamitin, and then bibili na naman ako ng crib, and then after 2 years, bibili na naman ako ng bed, so magkano yung gagastusin ko? So, I thought, okay, kahit na mahal siya, isang piraso lang siya, pero if I can use it for 4 years, baka mas makatipid ako. No, because apparently, Lilu have grown so long, and ngayon, halos kain na niya yung buong length nitong crib niya. So, hindi na siya masyadong makagalaw. And then, since medyo umiikot nga siya pag natutulog, well, actually, kapag nasa kama nga kami, diba, umiikot na siya. So, parang naawa naman ako sa kanya, diba, na sobrang nalilimit yung movement niya rito. So, now that she's turning 2, we might actually consider buying her a real toddler bed na nasa sahig. So, it turns out that marketing script will not really work. Or maybe it depends on the child, but in my case, it won't work. It doesn't work. At 2 years old, we might need to buy her a mattress for the floor. Now, let's talk about the mattress. So, they said that the mattress was created or built specifically in the form of the bed. Well, that sounds nice, but that also meant that you need to buy the mattress cover and mattress protector and bed sheet that is specific to the Next2Me Forever. You cannot just buy any mattress cover because it will not fit perfectly. So, that is another gastos factor. Indeed, so here where we are, there's only 2 models of the mattress cover for Next2Me Forever, so you're stuck with that. Otherwise, if you want to buy the generic mattress cover, then I need to use some safety clips, safety pins to ensure that they will fit it to the mattress cover, that it will not get elevated and eventually wake up with everything else covered on your baby's face. Now, let's talk about mobility. How easy is it to move around? Well, number 1, kapag nailagay mo na siya, that's it, pansit. You can move it from one room to another, but you cannot carry it out. Unlike the other crib that Lilu has, na po pwede mong itupi, bit-bit mo yung mattress, and then you can bring it from one house to another, especially when we are staying in Grandma's house, no? This one, pangbahay lang talaga siya. It stays in the house. No, it even stays in the floor because now it's in the 2nd floor. It stays here. You cannot bring it anywhere else because you cannot just fold it easily and unfold. That does not happen. In terms of sturdiness, 100%. It's very, very sturdy. And it's high enough that the baby cannot, climb up with the legs. Well, she tried before, but it is quite difficult. It's pretty high. So, and there is no part of the crib that she can anchor herself with to climb. So, I like that about it. And since you can adjust the height of this, it actually helped her when she was starting to stand up because it was a little bit lower before. So, as she gets taller and taller and taller, I put it higher, higher, and higher. And that quite helped her in standing up. Actually, this is the first place where she tried to stand up. In terms of the design, overall design, as a co-sleeping cot, it is very nice. But you just have to be careful of the other precautions that I mentioned earlier because although it didn't happen, it might happen. And in terms of cleaning naman, easiness of cleaning, well, I would like to be honest with you that we were not able to clean it for the first year because I don't know how. Since you cannot move it around, so it's difficult to bring it out to clean it, no? So, when we moved into a bigger house, we have more space, so I was able to clean it in the bathroom. And you can remove this part here apparently, and wash them. So that was fine, but this area, you cannot remove this. You cannot remove this, so you have to brush it from here, installed. And I had to dry this part in the bathroom with the electric fan so that it will dry out. But otherwise, this other part here, I was able to wash in the washing machine. And finally, what really makes me happy about this product is, well, it is really expensive, but from 1 to 10, I would consider 8. Well, my real biggest issue is the clacking sound when she's sleeping. And the fact that I will not be able to use it until she's 4. Maybe, yes, as a play area, but not really a sleeping area. In my 2 years of using this, it's 8. Aside from that clacking sound, which irritates me, that wakes up my daughter when she's already sleeping. That's a big deal. So that's a big headache for moms, diba? But other than that, I'm happy about it. So I hope this helped you in deciding what to buy, what to use for your baby. So if you have the option to have the co-sleeping space in a much lower price, I would consider that. Because now that I have used it for 2 years, I hope that for what it is, it could have been cheaper.